the subject today is drinking alcohol, okay? And that's it. Let's start. Luis, could you read the first one?
Sure. So, what's your opinion on drinking alcohol in social settings? Do you think it's necessary to have a good time? I don't know if I have an opinion. I think it's okay. I think it's like your choice. I don't think it's necessarily like totally think it's not. I don't drink alcohol, not because I can't, but because sometimes I don't want it. So I have like the last time that I drink was like in Christmas, a little glass of wine. I don't know, but I don't enjoy drinking because I'm very sensitive. I turn like red and I get like really really drunk like so fast, like with beer or whatever. So I think it's okay. I think people enjoy, but there's a limit, right? I guess like everyone has one, and you need to know about it. But I don't think it's necessary.
Yeah, I'm like you. I don't have a good limit too because like one shot, I'm not I don't respond by myself, you know. So people say this is a good thing because I don't expend a lot of money with the alcohol. So but usually I don't drink it very much, just in special situations like a birthday or something like that that I go out with my friends, for example, maybe in the carnival, but it's very specific to these events. So yeah. What about you, Yasmin?
Yeah, I think it's okay to drink alcohol in social settings. Like Luis says, it is your choice, But I think there is a limit because if you don't have a limit, the social moment will be just uh, that movie that's called, I search here, The Hangover. It is like Se Beber Não Case in Portuguese. So if you don't be conscious with that, will be really worrying, So I think it's okay, but you have to have the your limit on that. A limit that you not hurt yourself or the others around you. That's okay for me. I didn't use alcoholic drinks. I didn't drink that. I don't know. I just don't like to drink so much. It's very rarely when I consume it. I think the last time that I consumed it was on New Year, and before that, I can't remember because it's really really weird for me. And that's it. I think it's okay, but you have to have your limit.
And you, Camila?
Oh, I guess this alcohol is totally related to social meetings. When I am in a group, for example, in a barbecue moment, I feel that I need because I want. For example, today is really hot here in São Paulo, so I think hot weather is mixed with beer, and I
Yeah,
prefer beer than wine. So go
I don't
ahead.
like it. I don't like beer, so
Oh my gosh. Okay, no problem. I think I prefer beer because I am so sensitive with wine. I feel really
yeah.
drunk
Hmm.
when I drink wine. So I prefer beer, but I am not drinking anymore as before. I drank I had a beer yesterday, but was like, no, okay. But for me, the taste is not the same. I don't know. I avoid to drink nowadays. But I had a moment in my life that if you are in a group, you need to have a beer, I guess. This is like I don't know, a social, I don't know, acceptable thing that you do just because you are in a group. So nowadays, I don't think I am the same because I cannot with more than one, but I was better in the last years. I don't know. I don't really like these things related to alcohol anymore.
Yeah. It's very funny because for me, beer is like a cafe, you know? Because because when I say I don't drink a coffee, oh my goodness, why you don't drink coffee? Why?
Yeah.
I put a little time here. So a beer when I was in a group of friends is the same, you know. People always ask me, why don't you drink beer? It's so good, so hot today. So but yeah, I would like to drink things that have sweet taste, like wine or drinks. So I like to drink this kind of thing, but it's just in special events. So yeah, I don't drink in my house, for example, you know. So, but about the question. I don't think it's necessary to have a good time. I think you can have a good time without alcohol,
Mhm.
but of course, I think maybe alcohol helps a little when you are uncomfortable and you drink. Normally you relax, you know. So yeah, have this size, this side. Okay. So Yasmin, could you read the question number two?
Sure. How do you usually feel the morning after drink? Do you have any tips for dealing with the hangovers? The funny is the hangover is the same name of the movie, so I just look at it now, but uh, okay. For me, I I don't feel so much the morning after drink something because I drink in rarely occasions, like I said, and when I drink is a soft drink, like I don't know how is that, but uh, I don't know if it's shake, but shake of alcohol with pineapple, something like that. It is or wine is very soft, and when I drink, I usually drink a lot of water and eat something sweet to pass the effect of the alcohol too. So it is really soft to feel something in the morning after drinking, I think.
Yeah, I have the same strategy. When I drink alcohol and I feel that I'm a little dizzy, you know, I'm stop to drink alcohol and start to drink water. And normally I eat something, but I don't eat sweet things. Normally I eat salt things. I don't know. And just to recover myself, you know, because I think e- even when I was in a group of friends, maybe can help some situation that my friends can see me, or I don't know, some things like it's not so safe. And if I'm not in my if I'm not in the consent by myself, I think it's dangerous, you know. So I have a fear to get drunk. So that's the reason that I do the same strategy. When I feel dizzy, I stop to drink. So yeah. What about you, Camila?
I guess I had some experience, a bad experience related to hangover, when I was teenager or something like this. But nowadays I try to avoid too much. When I start to feel like not so good, I decide to stop, or I decide to be the driver for the night driver. So I said,
Yeah.
"Oh, I can drive, no problem." I prefer because I can control myself in this situation. I don't need to
Mhm.
drink. So I had this on Saturday, I guess. I went to a restaurant and I said, "Oh, I will drive, so I cannot drink." So sometimes I prefer to be the driver instead of to have the obligation to drink something.
Mhm.
And it relate to morning after drink. I think I had terrible experience like this when you feel, I don't know how to say this, enjoo, when you don't feel okay with this, and it's not so good to have this feeling. But nowadays, I don't feel like this, and of course, the water is the good key, I believe, because you can mix this instead of feel really bad, I guess.
I'm just looking for this word.
Oh yeah, I will search here too.
Oh, I even know how to pronounce that.
Oh
I
my
just
gosh, sick.
sea sickness, I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess seasickness is the enjoo from the when you
For the
are in
sea?
the bar. Yes,
Yeah, in the boat,
Oh.
something like that.
yeah, something like that.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Okay. No problem. What about you, Luis?
Guys, my connection is not that good right now, so I'll stay with my camera closed for a bit. Every time I drink, I experience a little hangover. Like, even if it's
Really?
a beer or a glass of wine, like anything, I experience hungover. So I hate it. I hate it. I feel like very, very sick. Once I went to a party, then I experienced like a 3 day long hangover. Like I stay all the weekend in my
Three
bed,
days?
something like 3 days. Yes, literally
Oh,
3 days. I'm very sensible with alcohol. So I don't drink anymore, and I feel that I can't like work out well, like go to the gym. I feel like very I don't know, I feel strange. I feel that I lost liquid in my body, so I hate it. And my strategy is to drink water, like lots of water, and to eat like something very trash, like a hamburger, like McDonald's, because I know it helps.
yeah, yeah, makes sense. The alcohol, I, how can I say that? Inhibit, I think it's that, a kind of hormone, AD8. So, for this reason, all the water, especially in the brain, go to to the to the bathroom. So, for this reason, in the next day, you wake up like no water in your body, and you drink a lot of water. So your body needs hydrate. So yeah, it's complicated, and for this reason it's necessary to drink water while you drink alcohol. So it's a good strategy, Yasmin. Keep doing that. And I feel nauseous. Yeah, I think it's better, right? Yeah, I feel nauseous. Yeah. Camila, could you read the next one?
Yes. Have you ever had an experience where you drank too much? How did you handle it? Just a second, girls. My phone is. I can share with you a lot of examples because I had this experience. I don't remember one for sure. I remember one. I was at my home in the morning, and then I asked to my friend who was the driver from the night, but was me in that moment. And I forgot this. So I remember this
Oh,
experience because I was the person in that period. We don't have the I don't know how to say that in English, lay sick here in
mhm.
Brazil. So I was like a teenager. Girls, please don't judge me. And I did it, but I can share a lot of stories, but I think it's not necessary right now or on YouTube. I can tell you later, but I don't think
Yeah, yeah,
it's good to
yeah.
share on YouTube.
You have this detail, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, I understand you. What about you, Yasmin?
Yeah, I don't have this experience because, like I said, I usually don't drink, and when I drink, it's something really, really soft, and mixing it with a lot of water. So for me, don't have so much effect. I never felt any effect, to be honest. So I never passed by an experience very, very high, like to fight with somebody or to be naked in some place, nothing like that, you know. So I never had any experience to share with you.
Oh, about me, I just get drunk like once. Is because I had a friend that is in the carnival. So I had a friend that bought a lot of alcohol things, and I drank a little, and I want to stop because I feel dizzy. I felt dizzy. But my friend said, "Oh, but I buy a lot of things. You have to help me." And I passed my limit. I think it was that. So I get drunk that time, and I remember that I was very, I don't know, laughing, laughing for everyone, and I can't have control of my body. So I was in the street and I fall, and oh my goodness, it's a crazy thing because I'm here and when I see, I mean, I was in the street, so oh, what happened? So I didn't notice that I fall. Yeah, it's complicated, but was the last time that I get drunk, the first one and the last, because I think like I said before, it's a little dangerous, even though I wasn't with a friend, but my friends was drinking too, so she didn't can't take care about me, so was the last one. Oh, what about you, Luis?
Of course, I have. Like, I have lots of experiences because I don't need to drink too much to to become like drunk, really, really drunk. I just need to drink like a little. Is she okay, Catherine? Okay. And I have like experiences where I forgot where I was in blackouts and something like this, but it's in the past when I was like 18, and I'm in the late 20s, so I don't drink anymore. I don't have these experiences anymore, but I had my fun in the past. I don't know if Catherine is okay. I think she like drink a lot of water.
What's happened? I didn't see what's
No,
happened.
I saw she drinking like,
Oh
are
no,
you
she's back.
okay?
She's back.
No,
I saw
I,
you like drinking water, then it disappeared.
eu me engasguei.
Oh no.
But go on, sorry. Are you finished? Your answer?
Yes, yes. I
Okay,
said
sorry,
that I
guys.
had that I had.
Sorry, I didn't listen you because I have to go
That's
to the
okay.
bathroom.
That's okay.
So now, Yasmin, can you choose another question?
Sure, let me see here. Just 1 minute. Um, I think I will choose the four because it is a nice question, I think. Is what do you think about people who don't drink alcohol? Do you think there is a stigma around it? I see a lot of stigma around it, to be honest, because people think you needed to drink, you know? Even if you don't like some drink or just don't like drinking, don't want to consume alcohol, people around you, a lot of people will judge you. We will start to question, oh, but you have ever take a taste on that? Why you don't want to? It's like a lot of questions, and people never accept in a first time, you know. You have to justify yourself, you have to justify why do you don't like it, or why do you don't want to. So I think there is a lot of stigma around it. But for me, it's okay. If people want to consume it, it is okay. If people don't want to, it's okay too.
Yeah, like I said before, I think it's like coffee, you know? People who drink coffee suffer a little, you know? It's like a society accept things, accept people that drink coffee and beer. So yeah. What about you, Camila?
I agree with you when you said about coffee because I am this kind of people who say to the others, you need to try. Coffee is so good. So I am this terrible example. But relate to alcohol, I don't think I do it anymore. But I suffer with the yes, me, Louise, we are coffee addicted. I guess I don't do this anymore with the others relate to don't drink. And sometimes when I need to go for a place that the others will drink some alcoholic things, I decide to bring with me a beer without alcohol, just to be in the same like them, like you holding a bottle, but it's zero alcohol, just to feel okay. You don't need to say anything for me. I am drinking here. But I know they always said something like, "You need to drink. It's hot. We are in a great moment." So I know we are a body person. I do it relate to coffee and not anymore relate to alcohol, but I was like this.
Yeah, it's funny because some companies, some beer brands, for example,
Mhm.
get these things and make a merchandising. So now you
Yeah,
have you produce a zero beer, so without alcohol you can drink it. So
yeah.
it's very funny. And you, Luis?
I think that this stigma exists, of course. I've seen it, but I never experienced this since I stopped drinking. Like none of my friends or people I know like said something to me like you need to drink it, why you don't drink. They just like, okay, then just forgot it because I don't think it's a common subject between us adults. I think we don't care about anyone's life. So I truly I never experienced this kind of pressure or something like this because I'm very I don't know, I'm very cool about it. But sometimes I feel that us that we don't drink, we tend to leave the party or the event sooner. So there's always like, oh no, you can't leave right now, and they are always like drunk, very very drunk. But I'm not. I'm sleepy. So sometimes I think that there's this experience, this moment where when the drunkers don't want me to go to leave.
Oh, yeah, but let me see if I get you right. When you drink, you feel sleepy?
No, yeah, sure, but I don't drink it anymore. So I feel sleep like, cause it's like
It's time
my
you're
my
sleepy,
time
so
to
yeah,
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 it's my time to leave.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, when I drink, I feel a little sleepy too. But yeah, I think nowadays maybe I don't know if we have more conscience about don't be rude with another person if your other person make a different choice about you, you know, or is because I'm an adult now because I think this kind of behavior is more common in teenagers. So, because for teenagers, alcohol is a new thing, you know? So they want to experiment and they want that other people experiment too, other colleagues, other friends experiment too. So maybe, sorry guys, I feel this pressure when I was a teenager. So, eu me engasguei, eu não tô me recuperando até agora. Camila, could you read the next one?
Yes. Do you think alcohol has a place in celebration, or could you imagine celebrating important events without it? I don't think this is. I think in this society, yes, it's like you must to drink something in the celebrations. But for me, I don't think so. In the Happy New Year party, I was like just a glass of, I don't know the name in English, but I was drinking something. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is the only one because I felt really, I don't like to feel this. The taste is not so good for me. But for me, that's okay. I can spend go for a party or for a celebration without alcohol, and I will be the same. But I guess when I drink something, I can feel more, I don't know, I don't know how to say that. Maybe happier than without. Because of this, my friends always said, "Oh, you need to drink. You are so quiet. Let's try just one, and this just one became 10." So I think we can have this celebration without alcohol, but sometimes I guess depression is more from the others, at least for me, from the other expectations instead of my necessity. You know what I mean? I don't think it's like I don't really need it, but they always want to be everyone the same level. I think so.
Yeah, good answer. Um, about me, I don't think it's some celebration need alcohol, but I think it maybe it's more traditional, like in the wedding, people drink with the alcohol, or in the New Year's Eve. So in the last New Year's Eve, I just drank a little bottle of ice, is a alcohol, but is the alcohol is so time. So yeah, just that, and I don't think it's necessary. Is important. Is more a traditional thing. So, and you, Yasmin, what do you think about that?
I think alcohol just has a place in celebrations because people want to. Because for me, have or don't have alcohol on a celebration is okay. But I think this need to have alcohol is more from the people that is on the celebrations. Because, for example, if you celebrate with people that don't drink, even if it's a celebration that is uh, really around, like alcohol questions, for example, New Year that a lot of people drink champagne. If you are with people that don't drink, even in New Year, people uh, will not want to drink, you know. So I think the only reason to have alcohol drinks is because of the people that are on this place. But for me, celebrate important events without alcohol is something that is totally okay, totally normal. For me, isn't something that I have to do. For example, I have to drink on the new year because I don't know. For me, it's something really, really okay to have or to not have. You know, I think it's more about the people that are there.
Yeah, like Camila said, right? So it's more about the others and about you. And yeah, I share the same opinion. It's not a mandatory thing, I guess. It's just, like I said, a traditional for me. So yeah. Louise.
I'm totally with you guys. I think it's not important like at all. I don't I don't experience this like for so long that I can't remember. But I think when you drink it adds like a little sparkle to the night. You feel like more energized and funnier, but it's not. totally necessary. It's just like a bonus thing. Not for me because the next morning I feel like so bad that it's not worth it, you know.
Yeah, it's yeah, for me it's funny because maybe alcohol is a tool that you use for cover that you are uncomfortable, because when I was with my friends, with my family, in a place that I know, I don't need to drink alcohol. I have fun without drink alcohol. So don't need to be a celebration or something like that. I had fun without to drink alcohol. And sometimes I think that you use alcohol to cover this, that you are uncomfortable. So maybe you don't know the people that are in the party, so you don't feel so comfortable with the situation, and you drink to feel more relaxed. So yeah. Um, let me see now. Louise, I think it's your turn. Could you choose a question?
Sure, let me see. Number 7, have you ever tried any non-alcoholic drinks or mocktails? What was your experience with them? Love it. Love to make it, love to drink it, love pina colada without alcohol. Blood Mary, which is just tomato juice. I love it. I think it's like the greatest. I love to mix things. My favorite one, I guess, it's pina colada. I think it's so good. I don't know, you spend like a little time making it. It's so precious and so delicious. I love it.
Yeah,
But it's expensive sometimes.
it's less expensive.
No, it's expensive because when you ask for a mocktail, it's like uh, even like more expensive than the usual one with alcohol or the same price.
Oh, I think it's the same price. They just replace alcohol for soda, So
Yeah.
usually they put soda, and they charge me the same price.
I don't know here in São Paulo, but I think I got like robbed because I always like pay more money for drinks without alcohol. Don't know why.
Mhm. In my experience, they charge me the same price. But yeah, I like you because I prefer drink without alcohol. So I don't have a favorite one, but I think I already drink this kind of thing because it's sweet, And without alcohol, it's sweet in the same way. So for me, for me, it's the same, guys. What about you, Camila?
I think only beer. I was remember here the moment that I stopped to drink alcoholic things, and that was when I decided to get a promise and being without alcohol for 1 year. And after that, I was like, I don't think I want or I like anymore. So I guess only beer without alcohol I've tried currently, I guess.
And did you feel some different?
It's funny to say, but even when I drink a beer, no alcoholic, I think like, oh, I am kind of drunk, guys. It's like I don't know, it's like in my mind something like this because it's the same feeling, I guess. So I can
Mhm.
see for me it's almost the same. I am afraid when I decide and I need to drive because I feel like, guys, I'm not sure about this. But I prefer to drink this kind of beer, no alcoholic, I guess.
Yeah, and I don't know if you watch this series on Globo TV. The name is Diarista. Have you watched this series?
No,
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 it's very
no.
old, very, very old.
Yeah.
Diarista. And it's about a diarista, a person that
Okay.
clean house. and she was in a teenage house, and the teenagers intend to drink a lot of alcohol things. So she she was there and replaced the alcohol things for juice. But they didn't know the difference because they usually they didn't drink alcohol. Sorry. And I remember that everybody said, "Oh, I'm very drunk. Oh, drink a lot." Because it's like sometimes it's, I don't know, a social thing, you know? So, yeah. Okay. What about you, Yasmin?
About me, about non-alcoholic drinks, I already have tried champagne without alcohol because when I was a kid, my relatives was used to buy it without alcohol for the children on New Year. So I have tried that 2 or 3 times, but I don't know, I don't like it. About other drinks without alcohol, I never tried. And about what's the name? Mocktails. I didn't try that because, like I said, when I drink something with alcohol, usually is with my family. And mocktails is more for bar things, locals like that that sell drinks. So for me, I never tried that, and I never feel the need or I never want to, so I never try mocktails.
Yeah, I just remember one thing, Luis. Normally in the carnival, there is a special drink. I don't know if it's a mocktails, called caipifruta. So I think it's normal
I
caipifruta.
love it.
Yeah, I really
I
like it
love
too.
it.
And here in my city, yeah, I have the sensation that it's a little expensive for a drink, you know. But normally I ask for don't put alcohol in this kind of drink, and they charge me the same price, but it's so expensive, you know. Like I don't know, I think it's very expensive because it's just a glass, and they charge like 20 reais or something like that. Yeah, and I asked for not to put alcohol, and they charged me the same. So usually in the carnival, I give up, you know, because it's the same price. Oh, it's just like condensed milk, strawberry, and soda. So yeah. Guys, we just have 6 minutes. Yeah, I think it's better finish here because I think it's not enough time to answer another question. So I just want to ask you to say how was the conversation. Uh, I want to apologize because I don't know, I always drink water and you know the water don't feel well. So how was the conversation for Luis?
Was great. Great for vocabulary for me. I don't have like enough repertoire just to talk about alcohol, but it was good for me. I have like a bad connection, but I heard like everything that you guys said. It was nice, guys. Love talking to you, girls.
I really like love it to you too, right? Yasmin, Luis, and Camila was awesome to
It was
me.
premium, a premium
Yeah,
conversation.
I think to be complete here, just Andrea could attend this emotion, you know, because I love Andrea. So, how was the conversation, Camila?
was really funny. I am with Louise when she said about the vocabulary. I think it's just a normal conversation talking about alcohol, but sometimes we need to remember the words that we don't use. So I guess it's important to have this kind of refresh sometimes. And was awesome to be here with you, girls. Thank you very much, Catherine, for the topic.
And Yasmin, I already scheduled, okay, for your immersion. So
Okay, I will be really happy to have you there. And about this immersion, even though I don't have so much experience with that because I really don't drink a lot, was really good. Was amazing conversation to know a new vocabulary, like the girl said. A lot of new words for me, like hangovers, mocktails too, because once I don't drink, I never will search for that. But in a normal conversation, an amazing conversation, I have the access of that. So was really good for me.
yeah, it was very interesting because when I was creating this topic, I researched about this word hangover because I didn't know the meaning. And I put this topic in the site some weeks ago. So I didn't remember, the questions. And in the beginning of the conversation, you said about hangover. I'm just, hangover. Good word. And when this word appear in the question, I just, oh, okay, now I remember hangover. Oh, okay. So yeah, so it was very good to remember some specific words. So I really appreciating all the that you goes here. And I think just that because I need to drink some water. I will finish the immersion here, guys.
And then,
Sorry, and yeah, see you.
bye
Thank
guys.
you.